Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, this is Drunken Portuguese and the drunken wife. My wife's making, what are they? Fruit?
Mini fruit pie.
Mini fruit pies. Baked fruit pies. Okay? So, anyway, that's what they look like. We just took these out of the oven, but we're going to start from the beginning. So, hang with me. So this is where we start. We buy 2 crusts of refrigerated pie crust. Okay, regular old pie crust. So you need a package of that. You're gonna get two rolled up pie crusts in there, and you can make what, about nine of these things?
Yeah, we made about 9. One was stretching it too far.
So we're gonna make about 9. And where did you buy it? You get these molds?
Timo for $4.68.
Get these molds. See, ones are cute. It's an apple, the apple, and then a pumpkin, and then an acorn. And they're hinged, and there's 2 sides to it. This cuts out the dough. This is the first cut, and then you take those 2 and you place them on this side, and it makes. Well, you do it on one, then you make a little pocket, and then you put the filling in there, and then you lay the other one on top, and then this crimps it, and you push it down. But anyway, that's later. Okay? So we did that. Now we floured the surface. And we laid out, unrolled one of the pie crusts. Now we placed all the cutters on there to make sure we can get them. Now we didn't roll it out or anything. We just laid them out in the order that they had to be, so we could get at least 3. Okay. So we did that. We cut them out, and then we laid them on.
You gotta do the egg wash.
Yep. That's after we put them on here. So we set them down after we cut them. We cut them with that side with the vents and everything. Then you take your piece and you lay it on here on one side, and then you make sure that you get a good edge all the way around. So you gotta, make the pocket, and then make sure that you're up over this edge to crimp. Okay. And what we did is we bought apple pie filling and blueberry filling, and we used a couple of tablespoons in it, so it's just about level. You don't want it too heaping because it blows out. Because I said there wasn't enough, and we put more in and we blew it out. So anyway, so you put a couple of tablespoons in there, then you take an egg beaten, an egg wash, and you put it around the edge, the first edge here, and you take your other half and you lay it on top so the edges match. And then you take this and you flip it over because it's hinged, and you press down on it like that, and you open it up, and it looks like
I'll get 'em.
here they come. They're coming out of the fridge. Anyway, she'll drop them.
The ugly one is my husband's because he told me to put too much
Oh, we're
filling
not
in
showing
it.
that one.
Yes, you are.
I'll show him.
Show him what happens when you put too much.
When you put too much filling, that's what happens. You blow them up. Show them. Let's see the nice ones. And you can see the nice edge on them, the nice crimp. All right.
This one blew out.
So that's that 375 preheated oven. Parchment paper down. After they're made into these, my darling wife's gonna brush the top of these with the beaten egg. We're gonna sprinkle on a little white granulated sugar. Go ahead, do one. Don't do the ugly one. Okay, so we put that on like that. Not too heavy, just nice light coating, just enough to hold the sugar. Sugar. So she'll do them all 375 the oven, and we baked the first set with 25 minutes,
Yep.
and they're perfect. They came out nice and brown, nice and golden brown, brown on the bottom. They came out good, and they smell wonderful. Okay, paint them up. Okay, so they're all egg washed on the top. So she's just gonna sprinkle some granulated sugar on the top, not too much. That's my little.
Hands are a little wet.
That's my little dumpling. That's my wife. My wife's my little dumpling. Okay. Some of that on in.
That's what we did with the extra dough.
Yep, I made a dumpling. Well, these are the blueberries. Perfect. Okay, so let's get it in the oven and slide them in there. Okay, 25 minutes. See you in 25 minutes. Okay, bye. How many are we gonna have total?
I don't know.
What do we got? 4 in there now? Right? It's a video, so say hi.
Hi. Gonna have quite a lot. I can share.
Yeah, so the first ones are apple. These are gonna be blueberry. Blueberry. Look at it go. Look at it, see? Like a little pocket.
I think these are gonna turn out better than the other ones.
Precision. Oh, it's because they're blueberry.
This one's got an air bubble in it.
No worry about it. Okay.
Blueberry.
Mmm.
Maybe I'll be the baker and Alan will be the cook.
Okay, so you can make the bread and the
No, you be the baker. I can be the pastry chef. How's that?
I think I need a little more blueberry in that other one. It's gonna be flat.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, 25 minutes.
Oh,
Here they come.
blueberry is messy.
Well, blueberry tends to, well, that's not good.
Yep.
Blueberry
A
boils
lot
out.
less
They
blueberry.
boil out a little bit, but they're not bad. That'll shrink down when they cool. They're fine. Oh, look how nice mine came out. Okay.
A lot less
Put them
blueberry.
on a rack. Pull them off. Well, that's it. Let them sit there about 5 minutes, then get them over to a cooling rack to cool off.
In the meantime, we're gonna try one of these.
In the meantime, we're gonna try one of these then. Okay? So come on back. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, we're gonna try this bad boy. Just gotta cut it in half. We both get a half. Okay. Here I am. Hello! Ready? Those are good. Good job. They're like little apple pies. Okay. Okay. That's it. Look. Very good. Good job. So that's it. I recommend, if you want to make them cute, you can use those molds. Or you can cut little triangles out of the dough and put it in the middle and use a fork to grip around it, doing the same thing. Put some slits in the top, let the air out so they don't explode. But that's it. Okay? So happy Thanksgiving, happy Halloween. This will come out with a platter of these for dessert for Thanksgiving. Yummy. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Stay drunken. My wife is. Okay, bye.